The new God Hera is out and you want to know what's up. Well, thank you guys for stopping by and checking out the ability guide here, taking a look at what she does and how the Queen of Gods operates in the newest rendition of her kit in Smite. My name is Rainday, and of course, welcome to Rainday Gaming. I'm going to keep this brief and hopefully fun for you guys so you learn a little bit about Hera, you get to see the gameplay, and then if you want to leave a like, subscribe, comment, feel free to do so. I'm curious to hear everybody's thoughts as this new Smite goddess arrives, and she seems to be pretty badass. I'm not going to lie. She seems pretty damn dope. So we're going to check out her kit in a little bit. And actually right now, you can go ahead and pause the screen if you are interested in just reading through, and you can follow along with me as well. The first thing to know about Hera is she doesn't come alone. She rolls deep, and she rolls deep with the dude named Argos. I am not going to show you him right now. We're going to talk about his 1, 2, the 3, and then we'll get into Argos because that is a grand entrance you do not want to miss. Now, most importantly is this new targeter that she's going to bring into the game. I have her at level 20, no items yet, and we'll test this on some lane minions. The biggest part about it is it's going to look awesome, and the second biggest part about it is it's actually going to knock people back. As you can see, it knocks minions back into the cone that is the secondary targeter that you have on your screen, the horizontal targeter. Now, what does that mean? It means that you can displace minions away from lane, you can push them to the left, to the right, you can push them away from your enemies, or you can use all of your damage in one spot to be able to try and basically cleave and clear the wave all yourself. Now, you're going to have to aggro them, but at the end of the day, you can get all of them like this, boom, and they will go where the targeter is. So if your question was, Rainday, how do I knock them back? Do they go just back anyways or a set distance? It's wherever your targeter is where they land. This does happen to minions, and it's going to be really, I think, a good taste, not only for a fun new targeter, but also allows you to get bonus damage if you hit them both, bonus damage if you hit them in the middle of Argos's hands that come through right here. As you can see, that little bonus damage, you have to maybe zoom in. You might need a microscope for that. I was a little far away. I'll try to show you here what it looks like. But there's bonus damage if you hit him in the middle. And this white line right there. And even if you just hit that max target, you'll see 2 hands come in. Boom. What is it? 34 into each person right there. That's the bonus damage. And it's a nice little outplay, a little high-level maneuver that in solo lane, if you play her there, is going to come into a big deal. Now, the second ability, you want to know what that is? It's a big one. It's a polymorph on her number 2. That's right. Hera has a polymorph. She has a Kernanos ultimate on her number 2. Now, this, notice, does damage, but it doesn't work as a polymorph onto those minions. Why is that? Well, if you read in the text, it only works out into a god. Now, what happens when this polymorph occurs? Is it a set bear or boar? Actually, it turns the person into a minion that exists on the map. So maybe a harpy, maybe a centaur, as you saw there. Depending on the map, it will turn into different things. Conquest will have all of those minions available, any jungle camp minions, things like that. But also, if you're in Clash, because there's only a harpy, there are no jungle camp minions there, they'll be able to turn into just a harpy. So they standardized it for some maps, and there are differences for other maps. It makes it almost a guessing game as to what you turn into, and it's a really nice, I think, over-the-top touch that allows Hera, again, to feel like she commands presence. You cannot look away from her, and if you do the wrong thing, she is going to make you pay. Nice little bit of damage there. Good bit of damage there. As you can see, going through the entirety of the Odins, very simply, this will not stop on God hit. It will transform 5 gods in a row if you hit all 5 gods. And it goes through walls. Another thing that you may want to have paid attention to. It does travel through walls, as you can see there. So it's a really nice thing. You can surprise people at jungle camps or things like that. For number 3, let's talk about that. The big thing here, Divine Shroud. Allows Hera to shroud herself in health. 250 plus 15 per level. So at level 20, you're getting 200 and I believe, 300 health essentially there. And that's going to mean a decent amount of bubble for Hera. This bubble obviously is going to be beneficial because she has no movement skill. And so you're going to have to use this to just be able to get out of dodge. Think of Book of the Dead passive, but you can activate it when you really want to, or if you find yourself in a bind. You get some movement speed, the shield lasts for 5 seconds, and it is a true cooldown of 16 seconds. It does not start ticking on cooldown until the shield has been destroyed or the 5 seconds are up. So it's not really like, one of those fake ones as you see there. Activate it one more time. The movement speed is also a really nice touch. Just feels good to have that on. Shield's done, 15-second cooldown. All right, now it's time to bring out the big boy, show you what he does. Mr. Argos in the house. Let's go ahead and throw this guy down on some Odin bots. Boom. Come on through the sky. Portal looking beautiful right next to the lava. That's a cinematic experience you could sell on a travel magazine. I guarantee it. Now, Argos obviously has his own set of things that he's doing. And I'm not going to lie. I don't even know how to control the brother. I guess you add 4, and then you go, okay, so his 4 is his targeter. You basically go ahead and call him back with that 4. He's going to run back to you, and then you can throw that. I'm pressing 4 now, and I'm hovering it over any target. I'll send Argos there, and during that time period, he's going to hit them. If Argos misses an attack, he will not do this attack chain that you're looking at that's like a WWE wrestler version of an attack, right? He's hitting all these, pile drivers up and over. He's flipping people. He's really just going to hit and stumble. Now, the cool thing about Argos is that he's not always around, but there are builds that we've discovered that allow you to get Argos almost up instantaneously. I'm going to show you kind of what that looks like in just a second. Mage's Blessing may want to be something you consider starting with, as the tick damage is important, and Soul Reaver is going to be pretty crucial as far as Hera's builds, most likely. We'll grab just this. I'll grab a little pen, grab some late game. So you guys want to see the full amount of damage possible. We'll go ahead and get, some Soul Reaver. And then, why not? You guys want to run Book of the Dead? Now let's go. Let's get Spear. Let's get really max out that damage so that we go ahead. Purification Beads, Aegis. I feel like I'm just an old school SMITE player. I buy Purification Beads and Aegis every single time I get into SMITE. I don't care who I'm against. Purification Beads and Aegis, damn it. That's what I'm doing until the day I die. And you could try and change me, but I don't know any new tricks there. Now, look at Argos and look at the cooldown of Argos. In just a moment. I'm going to call him down, and unfortunately this was like the worst time to show you, but I guess that gives us the time to check out Argos for the second time. Big damage in the AoE, 453 once I've got that damage online with my items, and that's a big deal. Now, one of the cool things about Argos is that his passive allows Hera to reduce the cooldown, like I was mentioning, of him not being available every single time she does any form of damage. That's tick damage, that's hide enemy in line, that's mystical mail damage, that's Soul Reaver tick damage, that's Mage Blessing tick damage and proc damage. And so he's going to essentially be, as Pon said himself, kind of up all the time. That's the point of Argos, to just be kind of up all the time and to be able to play with Hera. It's a very, good pairing. If you want to call Argos back, one of the things you can do is actually activate your shield. Argos will gain a movement speed buff, as you'll see here. Oh, never mind. Really? Really? Timing OP. But here, great chance to take a look at the cooldown. You ready? Look at that. 17 seconds. I do that one more time, and this guy is absolutely out. He's out already. Couple basic attacks right there. He's back. Hello, Argos. And this is just with a standard mage build. No craziness. No extra, random mystical mail stuff. No procking ticks. This is really just going to be a standard kind of way that Argos is out and about on the battlefield. So get used to it, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be around for a while. I don't know if that's OP, but doesn't sound bad. Now, you're going to press your 3, and he's going to gain that movement speed buff. What you'll notice, too, is that he does this little bit of tick damage, and if you actually apply it over here, you'll see how, let's actually change targets real quick, put it in the middle. You'll see how influential that can be when my shield does come back up. Throw these down, boom. Tons of damage right there. Bada bing, bada boom. And now I'm pressing my 3. I get my movement speed, and of course, we have to get Argos back to show you this, but it's pretty awesome hitting with everybody. 40 seconds left now. Hit everyone with the 2. Boom. Look at that. That is such a huge cooldown. By the time that's done, you hit that, and I love it. Now, Argos is back, ready to go. We're going to activate the 3. Look at that tick damage. Wow. That is going to freaking hurt, ladies and gentlemen. And just to let you know, it is a sacrifice of your defensive cooldown, but I think the conversation around it is that you're going to benefit pretty heavily if you're building pretty tanky. He says it has very nice scaling. It starts, I think, at about 18 with no items. Once you get to level 20, turns up to 58, so the scaling's pretty decent once you get some power online, and it's going to allow you to really make an impact. So that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Argos, like I said, goes into this pile driver kind of combo. As long as he keeps hitting shots, that's one of the things you got to notice about him. He has to hit the first one, then he does the second one, and then he does the third one. If you notice, it's just going to give him some AoE cleave. He's going to get some pressure. And again, do you guys think it's too much that Argos is able to just get back that quickly? Are you excited that you're going to be able to play around this in that kind of a way? Is there just another level of kind of mechanic that you were hoping was involved with Argos? Let me know. This has basically been Hera, ladies and gentlemen. A decent build for you. You might want to switch out, put some Book in the Dead. If you want more of a lifesteal thing, you can obviously use that last item, which in SMITE is usually good to just supplement your build and whatever you need, whether it's Divine Ruin to just get rid of some healing on the other side, whether it's Chronos Pendant for more cooldowns, battlegrounds so you can get Argus back even faster by cycling those abilities, or whether it's just a Book of Thoth because you're starting out and you want to stack, which I know a lot of people will probably be doing, and that will already be there in the end. Again, let me know what you guys think about in the comment section below about Miss Hera coming into Smite, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Try to keep it quick, try to wrap it up for you. Stay tuned for more content here and more Smite, more Paladins at Rain Day Gaming. Never give up, never stop gaming. See y'all next time.